my problems, but it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Nee, brother. Why we fight? Cool.
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Philippe will make a good captain. He reminds me a little of you, Clive, but without all the mocks and mows.
Okay. So where is this mark? Do. Trying to find that dragon one. I need to go back and get the anti-amulet thing because I can't remember it. Don't know if I'll be able to do it or not, but we'll have a look. Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
Did you see that? Tell me.
Did you see that? Oh, I need to ask about his adventures as well. So what's this one called? Rune Reawaken. This one. The heck's that? I'm down here. Okay. Let's see how big and strong this dude is. You ran at that tree. Okay, this wasn't open before. So I think once I go in here, we're gonna have a fight. What's this? Is that a chest? Ring of the Marksman. Increase the well damage of magic. Okay. Okay, this is a big fighting arena. Hello, Sabrog. That's right. Level 50.
This beast isn't to be trifled with.
What the hell? What the hell? Didn't get a hit in. I'll try once more. He's level 50, like so.
Found her. This beast isn't to be trifled with.
Yeah. Nah. I don't think I'll be doing this here at the minute. At least I know where he is. Where's to fight this guy? Yeah, I'd have to wait. I'm only level 40, like, it's not good. But it's good to know where he is. Hang on. Fuck this dude.
Battle cries of dread one die. In ruin lies led.
Okay.
As shrinks the glim, so spirit still, unanswered call, a prayer.
Okay.
Did you see the pair that got pulled into time?
Do 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 do. Alright. Dramatis. The Garden League have put aside their differences for the time being, allowing us all to see. Expecting a lot of leisure for that. I would hazard we have our better half to thank. She's put on quite a performance. As for you as well, for one aspiring husband to another, might I suggest working on your delivery and your projection and those stiff limbs of yours. Oh, what you like. Word from Narnia. You have the town's thanks for helping rid us of the thralls, but we are neither of us native to think we have seen the end of our like. Q Philippe has taken to seeing that we are prepared. Scrolls come again. Okay. The Guardian's Scarf. Cool. Nope. What's Jill saying?
I'd be happy to tell Otto everything that happened. But I know he appreciates it when you spare him the time.
Well, I have to ask Nectar about his adventures. And then we'll talk to Otto. Did I ever tell you about the time I flew all the way to the bottom of the Temecula Basin?
What did you find down there?
A deeper understanding, Kupo. From the outside it seems so mysterious. Where does all the water go to, Kupo? I don't remember, instead I found out something about myself. I can't swim. Oh, you're a legend. Goodbye. What do I need now?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
For the next one?
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Not much.
Come again. I may have more for you.
Let's pick that up.
Was wondering when you turn up.
What?
How's from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention.
Yep,
How
my
is it
legend.
you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
I do not
I
know.
suppose.
It's like it's a game.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So,
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second guess yourself.
Cheers, Otto.
Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Well, hey.
Thank you, Otto.
Let's find out what he has to say. Joshua.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner. warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
And where's your girl friend?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
He needs a body.
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements.
But
But you, Clive,
can wield them all.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
his mind.
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav.
What's up?
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Lovely.
Well, what's the short of it?
Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look
Lovely.
here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
What?
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you.
Brother. Yay!
I'll look after him.
A new side quest is available nearby. Travel to you must have delivered Clive's chambers. There's 3 quests. What is this one? Party makeup's changed.
We've sent Cursebreakers to Martha's Rest, Dalamil, and Northreach. Hopefully they can help maintain the peace. Or at least a semblance of it.
Cole told us everything that happened. It's a bit of a worry that both the Republican and Imperial armies are in disarray. But it was good to hear that the people stood their ground.
I'm doing all side quests, all hunts as well, to the best of my ability, if you know what I mean. Hunts are hard by looks things, so I'll probably take my time at them, if you know what I mean. But I do hope to do them all from well. And there's more hunts. Speaking of which, okay, there's one more. There is the pack. Is in south of Tabor and Dalmatia. Okay. It's only a C-class one. Okay. Can I talk to you?
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Yep.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
It probably does.
Clive.
All
How may
being
I
well.
help you today? Here you are.
Thus ends today's lesson.
Is there any new weapons or anything? And there's quests here as well. Holy smokes. There's a lot of quests. Let's get stuck into them. Oh, is he looking at me to get more food for him?
Seems the hideaway is
Blasted book.
Can you blame them?
Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Okay.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword.
Okay.
You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing and that awful stench, people wolf it down.
Hi, did you get on with the hunts
I tried making one of these
yourself
supposed
next week?
masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but
well,
it wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
Okay. World isn't ending or anything, like, you know.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit?
Yeah.
Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Used to say the ingredients even exist anymore.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one?
Tombs.
Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates. Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
Okay.
You do that. Lest we forget, you've got a reputation to uphold.
At least we forget. At less.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Sid, perhaps you can help me solve a mystery.
Yep.
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid's scales, the ones she made for her workshop. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly after the lesson, well, they vanished.
Okay.
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Okay.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you.
Nee,
I
bother.
don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly.
Lovely.
They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact.
Okay.
The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sandbrequois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water.
Okay.
Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Okay.
Dragon livers. How very Sandbrequois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast.
Okay.
I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Okay.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Yep.
Best of luck, Clive.
Thank you.
And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Okay, one more quest to pick up. I'll do that along the way.
Seems the hideaway is us.
What's up, dude?
What am I gonna do?
That's a bit skies. Skies are enough to give anyone a call. Okay. Fighting that horrible dragon.
But no more.
I'm gonna do what you lot do and properly pull me. Okay. Okay.
Is everything all right, Goots? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle.
What's up?
Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's